A little more. Maybe let's see. Yeah. Maybe slide over a little bit, or move the thing over. Okay. And it looks almost perfect. Maybe that will make it perfect. Let's see. No, the other way. A little more. Let's see. Almost. The other way. We're gonna get this down. If it goes. Close enough. Or maybe we'll just do this. I'm gonna say we'll call that good and holy freaking cow. Hallelujah. Thank you, y'all, for being here. I appreciate you. I thank you. I love you. I do. I love you. I do. I thank you. I do. I thank you. I do. So, as the saying goes, hello, this is Rhapsody, friendly neighborhood throwbacker, a.k.a. the Reverend Dr. Rhapsody, a.k.a. Rhapsody Bro, here with you one more time, bringing you awesomeness. Grateful to you for being here to partake in the awesomeness. I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for following along and helping us do what we do. And part of what we do is we give to the Underground Railroad, which is freeing young people from sex trafficking. They find locations where bad things are going on, and they go in and bust them up. And it's a beautiful thing. Bringing kids back home to their families, it's a good thing. It is such a good thing. So we do that, and we can do that together by you going to www.give.transformationsrus.com. That is where we are making collections so that we can bring kids back to their families, whether they got drugged or whether they got kidnapped, or whether they got sent to a party somewhere or directed to a party and wound up somewhere they didn't want to be and were unable to leave. This is there for that, to be in support of them. And that, my friends, is, as they say, the name of that tune. Oh, goodness gracious, let's see. I'm going over here to do that, and I won't do that, Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. So we'll do that here, like this here. There we go. All right, so today we support Operation Underground, and we also support Feeding America, because to me it just makes absolutely no sense why, in what is supposed to be the most profitable country on the planet, that we have anybody that goes to bed hungry. That is ridiculous. That is unnecessary, and Feeding America helps that to not be a thing. So we support Feeding America as well, along with Operation Underground Railroad. So today we're going to talk about you. Talking about you. You. that requires you to take action. The vision that helps you to help other people. To think about it from the biblical version of the deal, there's a story about this guy Jonah, and like God told him he needs to go to Nineveh and preach the gospel, and he's like, I don't want to go. So Jonah gets on this boat. He's like, I'm gonna like get on this boat, heading in the opposite direction of Nineveh, and God sends a storm, and they're like, everybody on the boat figures out, hey, this is the reason for the storm, this guy right here. So they throw him off the boat, or he jumps off the boat, gets into the belly of a big old fish, and this fish spits him out on the shores of Nineveh, where he's grateful to be alive. So he's like, okay, God, my bad, I apologize, and off I go to perform your mission. And that's the story that comes to my head most. And it's just a story letting you know that what I like to let people know is if you have a vision in your head about some great thing that you are supposed to put together and get done, the reality is you have the vision because you also have access to the resources to get the vision done, first of all. And second of all, you literally would not have had the imagination or the thought of the vision if it wasn't supposed to be done by you. Thirdly and lastly, the way to think about it is you have the idea, you have the vision, you don't want to do the work, you don't want to put yourself out there, you don't want to make yourself uncomfortable because right now your life is really comfortable. Think about it this way. If you don't do this now, there could literally be generations of people that pass before this vision gets handled. In the process, there are countless hundreds or thousands of people and families that are not going to be able to benefit from the vision that you were given that you don't want to do because you were afraid. But hey, I understand, and I'm here for you today. I'm here for you today to help you with your fear of failure. Because like I said, it took God this long to find you, to give you the vision to get this done. And one of the things that I am a big proponent of, if you have a vision of something to do and somebody else is already doing it, just support them. Send them money, offer up your time, offer up your knowledge, your wisdom, your awareness. Help. Just help. Because you were the one given the thought to pursue this. So yeah. So like I say, if you don't do it, who knows how long it will take God to find somebody else to do it. In the meantime, so many people will suffer in the absence of your creation. And once again, we are here to support today Operation Underground Railroad, freeing children from sex trafficking. Please send your donations to give.transformationsrs.com, www.give.transformationsrs.com. So the questions to be asked are, why haven't you done it yet? Why haven't you started it yet? Could it be that you were concerned about what your friends might say? You think you're so high and mighty you can go out and save the world? Could it be the fear of what your family will say? You're the little guy who was sitting in the corner picking his boogers until he was 7 years old. You're actually going to go out and do that? You think you can actually do that? What would people think? What would your friends think? Or at the end of the day, is it just a fear of failure? Basically. If it's a fear of failure, I have got a gift for you. Today we are going to do a demonstration on process that will aid and abet the removal of your fear of failure. And the way I see it, God has more than enough cheerleaders, people that will say rah rah, people that will say you go girl or you go boy or you go whoever. He needs workers. He needs committed, enthusiastic, passionate, action-taking workers. And here's something that we can use to help the workers do the work without the fear of failure. And actually, the thing about it, got it from, there are masters that say, I got it from Esther Hicks, that, we can't get it wrong because we'll never get it done. All we ever do is take action toward our ideal. In order for us to take the action, we need to be free of the chains that bind us to the fear of appearances, the fear of not belonging, the fear of losing friends or family, the fear of not committing to the action that God has placed in our heart to take. So, are you ready? Let's go! All right. My thought has always been that there is no need to reinvent the wheel. As I said earlier, if you were given a vision for a particular outcome, first check and see if someone else isn't already, involved and already producing the outcome, and make it your business to support them. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just be there to fix the wheel if the wheel gets flat. Support the wheel that's already in place should the wheel find itself in a state of disrepair. Support the already existing wheel. And that takes the pressure off of you totally. Because you're like, I'm not turning the wheel. I'm not rolling the wheel. I'm just here supporting the wheel. I give him a couple of dollars when I have a couple of dollars. I give him a couple of hours when I have a couple of hours to spare. And yeah. So it's like the people you're worried about offending, they'll be like, okay, well, you're just supporting the wheel. I don't have to mess with you. If that's what you want to do with your money, that's what you want to do with your time, good for you. Now, if someone isn't already operating along the lines of your given vision, then you can find out how to set that up. And you do that in your morning devotional, in your morning meditation. You just get into that spot as soon as you wake up, because that's when you're in that alpha state. Get your meditation on, just sit there and, listen to the sound of your breathing for simplicity's sake, and just pay attention to what comes into your mind space. And you can ask questions. Just ask questions to the universe, ask questions to God. It's like, hey, you gave me this idea. What is my next step? And as I've already said, God has given you the vision. And if God has given you the vision, He has given you access to whatever resources that are required in order to bring your vision to fruition. As a former pastor of mine used to say, where God guides, He provides. I mean, think about it, the children of Israel, reflecting back on the Bible, you believe it or you don't, like when they were walking around in the desert for 40 years and didn't have any food, and, they got their minds right with God, and food just showed up the next day, like in the form of manna, bread that they could eat to sustain themselves, because they're, following the direction. And, yeah. So you just have to have the faith and belief that he or she will provide for you. And it will. I'm here to tell you, it will. You take one step in the direction of your vision, and it's like the next step becomes clearer. the resources show up on your radar that weren't there before. And, you know, it will help because it's here to help. It wants to help. Okay, so once again, reminding that we are here today in support of Operation Underground Railroad. And you can give to support that at www.give.transformationsareus.com. We are also supporting Feeding America to help in the most prosperous country on the planet that no one should go to bed hungry. www.give.transformationsareus.com. So, if you are ready to relieve yourself of your fear of failure, here we go. If you want to keep your fear of failure, feel free to move on to whatever cat video you're going to watch or whatever TikTok compilation is floating your boat today. And, you know, we don't need your energy here, we really don't, because we're only here for doers. If you're thinking about doing it, you're a doer. All we need to do is move you from thinking to taking action. So, if you would please, close your eyes. And okay. What would you like? Right now, we're talking about freedom from the fear of failure. So, So I reach into your brain and pull out magically the fear of failure. How does that feel? Feels pretty good, right? Yeah. That's what I thought. All right. Open your eyes. So, right now, what's it like? What's it like now? Maybe now you're not wanting to do anything great because you feel like you might lose friends. You don't want to do anything great because you feel like your family might turn against you. You don't want to do anything great because you don't want to bring attention to yourself. Whatever it is. And we're just taking inventory. We're not judging it. You're like a warehouse manager going through inventorying warehouse furniture. So you walk by the couch and say, okay, 3 couches, check. You walk by love seats, 5 love seats, check. You don't look at the 3 couches and say, there's 3 couches, there should be 10 couches. No, you just say 3 couches, check. You don't look at the love seats and say 5 love seats, there should be 10 love seats. Nope, you just 5 love seats, check, and move on. All right. So, currently, with the existing fear of failure, how does it feel? It's like you see all of these people out doing all of these great things, making all of these contributions, and then there's you. Feeling like, wishing like, wanting so desperately to be like one of those people, but for your fear of failure. So what would someone have to believe to create this experience? What else would someone have to believe to create this experience? What would someone have to believe, or what lets you know that this belief is true? What thoughts let you know that this belief is true? What emotions, what feelings do you have that let you know that this belief is true? All right. So we'll take all that resistance and just put a big old circle around it, throw in a big old bag, you know, those big old hefty bags that stretches, it doesn't tear. And look at it and think, you know, out of a scale of 0 to 10, what is your level of resistance? And we'd like for you to write down the resistance number because it's going to come in handy later. So, now, and let's get into it. If you would please close your eyes. And let's look at your true choice. Your freedom from the fear of failure. Your unabashed ability to charge full speed toward whatever vision has been placed on your heart. If you haven't closed your eyes already, please close your eyes. What does that feel like? Probably feel like a superhero. Or just like one of those people in your life that you hold in very high esteem, who you can see from the look of them, it looks like they don't have a fear of failure. The reality is they likely went through so many failures before they became the person that you know them as that it's not that they don't have the fear. They've already walked through the fear so many times that it's almost like the fear doesn't really exist. So what does that feel like for you? And now, let's slide into the current reality, or the result that we're resisting. What it is that you don't want. Where do you feel it in your body? Describe it. Now, if you would please, open your eyes. So what we're going to get into here is a little something that we like to call arriving at the point of no desire. So let's say we start here in a place that we will call the unwanted. And in this